recording James's thing through there, and us, and a lot. So we'd say, and hello, welcome to Son of Second Son podcast. With me is James Swift. Isn't it Davis?
Isn't it Davis? Isn't it Davis?
Isn't it Davis? And also with me, Megan Culliford. Say hi, Meg.
Hello.
I know this might be typical me, but I didn't know how to pronounce that name.
Meg or Culliford?
I know how to pronounce Megan.
Well, not Culliford. What did you think it might be?
Let me...
Culliford.
Cool.
Culliford.
Culliford. You did think it was Culliford. So James, introduce us to the rules of Second Son. If we're going to be a son of Second Son, to be approved, because we need to be approved by Ryan and by Carl, and that's a very stringent process.
Yeah. You don't have to be approved by Ryan or Carl.
I disagree. I reckon Ryan's going to be pretty tough. I'm not sure whether this is going to be submitted.
We let him, we didn't need his permission to do the theme, so...
Yeah, we did a theme tune. It was pretty cool. And what you might notice about this Son of Second Son podcast is there's quite similar backgrounds for me and for James, and that's because we're in fact sat next to each other. So this is the most pointless podcast. I'll do the same to James for me. There he is. Hi James. This is mainly that we're trying to get computers to work because the podcast has had some technical difficulties, and then as I am the one of the Second Son podcast technical contractors, yeah, so we're doing this to set up.
You personally hire you to make sure that everything is working.
So I'm the button monkey. Megan's the new button monkey because she's come on to the Sound and Lights course at the studio to learn how to push buttons and to be a button monkey, so we can record nonsense together as podcasts. So what's the news? I'm about to have a drink, by the way, of a drink, and I'm not trying to endorse it, so I'm going to put my hand over the bottle. This is no endorsement whatsoever.
I'm going to watch you try and hide it.
Well, I've already seen the bar set quite low with Carl because he was just blatantly eating crisps. A few other podcasts making loads of noise.
We always eat crisps.
Two hands on the drink so you can't see. Okay.
There's a part in the second episode where we're just eating, where we're all eating crisps, and then I just get a pizza.
And no one's talking.
we're talking, but it's just like every now and again, just a massive crunch. In the newest episode, there's a bit where I'm just eating a burger all the way through the episode.
I mean, you announce it. Is it?
At the beginning, I like to say, I'm eating food this time.
Yeah. That's what it should be like, really, shouldn't it? It should be just...
Yeah.
Megan, I think James and I have a question for you, which is, do you like pizza?
I like pizza.
Everyone likes pizza.
Megan is officially human.
Yeah.
So Megan is officially human. She likes pizza. I have met two people who don't like pizza.
Who
No, in
doesn't
fact,
like pizza?
It's more than that. I know one person who doesn't like pizza. It's my wife's best friend, Emma.
Yeah.
She doesn't like pizza. She said she will eat a pizza in Italy. I'm looking this way, like actually,
Yeah.
we should be looking by the screen.
I'm not here. Should I have the ring?
Maybe there's no battery. You can see something else.
There's no battery.
So now James is going somewhere else to make this more of a real podcast. So I actually have to turn the sound up now. Let's see if we can.
It's going to be unlocked, isn't it?
Yeah, the sound isn't cool.
It's not. It's locked.
It's the sound's not working on our end at the moment. You're right, James. James, turn it. Sorry, because I'm awfully confused.
Hello.
Yeah, we can't hear you, James, but you can hear us. Wave if you hear us. Yeah, we can't hear you yet. So I've got to start something called Soundflower, which you can see. Let's see if I can get that going. Could you say hello now?
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Great. Bring it closer because if you turn it too loud.
Oh, this is the wall there. Sorry for commenting on this.
He's going to walk past us again. And then... There he is. Are you in a lavatory?
No, I'm in...
Room 6. He went into the boys' toilets then for a minute. Hi, James.
Hello.
It's like you're hundreds of miles away. Not
I've
20.
come far away. I've come far away.
Let me turn this down a bit. So we were up to the point where I was explaining that I know one person doesn't like pizza.
Yeah.
Her name's Emma. She's from the Midlands, and she's 30 years old, and she doesn't like pizza. She said she will eat an official Italian pizza when she's in Italy. Oh, this is Tank, by the way. I don't know if has Tank appeared on Second Son before, or Son of Second Son. Definitely your first appearance on Son of Second Son.
Yeah, I've appeared on the second Son. I was on
Oh, of course, yeah. So there's Tank, you might feature later. I know another person, get this, they are 19 years old, and they have never tried pizza.
Never tried it.
They think he only really eats chips. What's his name? Oh no, if he sees this, he'd be gutted. I've forgotten his name. It's one of my mate's little brothers. Keith. His name is Keith Bond. And he has never tried pizza.
Never even tried it.
My neighbour has never tried chicken.
But they eat beef.
I don't know.
If they'd never eaten meat, ever, I'd get that. But if they'd eaten beef, maybe bacon. Other pork stuff.
No, they've never tried chicken.
But they've tried other meats.
I imagine so.
Yeah, that's strange. But yeah, he's never tried pizza. He kind of lives on chips, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so why don't you give us a fill-in, James, of where you were up to in the last podcast, and let's see if we can contribute a little bit.
We were talking. Oh wait, it was Carl's on, so we weren't really talking about anything. We were talking about what was in the charts, which was really weird because me and Ryan had to get up the charts because we had no idea what was in it. And then I don't know. Well, it got deleted, so.
I have a little idea. Would you like me to consult the charts?
Yeah. If you want to. Do you want me to?
What chart shall we go for?
I got Radio 1.
Radio 1.
Radio 1 chart. Okay, you go Radio 1. I'll go go for another chart. I'll go for iTunes chart. And then we'll see how similar they are. I think. Top 10 songs. US and UK. Okay, let's see if there's any relevance for anyone. So, Meg, how many of those songs, let's move this out the way, how many of those songs have you heard of in the UK chart?
UK.
Got Rather Be by Clean Bandit, Happy by Pharrell Williams, Dibby Dibby Sound featuring Miss Dynamite by DJ Fresh and J Faye, Timber by Pitbull, Ready for Your Love by Gorgon City. See, I can't even pronounce the names. Crying for No Reason, Katy B. If I Lose Myself, Alesso vs. One Republic. Hey Brother
Yeah, I
by
know that
Avicii. Trumpets by Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
And Riptide by Vance Joy.
Don't even know who that is.
So Meg knows one. I knew one, which was Avicii, but I just know the name
Yeah.
Avicii. I don't know the song.
Yeah. The first song that I know is number 32.
Oh, so you're going way down in the...
I like starting from one out of all of them.
And that's the Radio 1 charts. See, we were looking
Yeah.
at the iTunes chart, so let's try that Radio 1. Top 40. Because I have little or no idea. I'm so out of it now.
Same.
Number
I
1
mean-
is it?
Well, I know who some of them are. So I know will.i.am, he's number 2. I don't know the name. Katy B, never heard of her. Avicii.
Yeah.
Oh, Beyonce's number 9. Okay.
The
That's-
Vamps, I love the Vamps.
The
I know-
Vamps,
Yeah.
Wild Heart.
And
Let's
that's 33 as well.
let's hear a bit of the Vamps. I'll play that. See if you can hear this.
Very loud.
Is it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh. Left my phone open. Battery killer. I'll have to charge it in a bit. Okay, that was the Vamps. Let's hear Hey Brother by Avicii, see if I know the song. Oh yeah. What do you think? What do you think of this? Is this like normally what Avicii does? Because it sounds a bit like Mumford and Sons or something.
Do you think?
Yeah, yeah.
I should point out, this is really loud in my ears.
You'll have to turn it down at your end. Well, right, I'm about to press play.
Oh, okay.
You ready?
I have
It's a bit country, a bit folk, isn't it? That really works. That is. Hey Brother by Avicii. What do you reckon, Meg?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Is that like
Yeah.
stuff you normally listen to? Is a bit different?
I listen to like everything. I still listen to like Green Day and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a big Green Day fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Green Day's my favourite band.
I love Green Day.
Ah.
I've seen them live once.
Connection.
Yeah.
You've seen Green Day live.
Once.
Have you
yeah.
seen Green Day live, James?
Yeah, in 2009.
Yeah.
What year did you see them? No.
Well, I can't remember. I think it was like a few years ago. At Manchester Cricket Ground.
I think that was 2009, I remember
Yeah.
reading about that.
Yeah.
And are you both still Green Day fans?
Yeah, definitely.
James? Still a Green Day fan?
Yeah.
You're not sure?
I spend a lot of time saying bad things about them, so I don't know if I still.
As in, not as good as they used to be type thing?
Well, yeah. Like, they made 3 albums in 1 year.
Yeah.
When, if they would have just took out the good songs, they could have made a good album, as opposed to 3 or 8 albums.
Yeah. That's true with a lot of bands, though. They should kind of, wait a bit more. Right, okay. Oh, that's my phone. And it's gone. What else have we got? Beyonce, it's like One Republic, Vance, we heard that. Vance Joy, Ellie Goulding, let's see what she's up to. Oh yeah, so this you're going to hear this loud music again, James?
Yeah, I've ordered it.
Okay.
Want you as long as you want me to, and longer by far. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you, as long as you can.
What do you think, James?
I like Ellie Goulding. I
Yeah.
actually do it. I've only had like, I think 2-3 songs by her, but they're good.
It seems to be, like, from what I know from what you've played, it's a bit of your streaks. You're a singer-songwriter, so you do kind of
Yeah.
chords and melodies, essentially, don't you? So that's obviously quite the focus in that tune. Do you ever think about those songs when you're writing your own tunes? Do you ever think about more famous ballads and things?
As in pop tunes.
Yeah.
I reckon as a song producer, it would be easier to do. Well, not easier, more creative to do, as opposed to just recording a guitar and recording your vocals, because you get more ground on it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you can literally make anything you want, as opposed to just playing the chords that you wrote down. But on a performance scale, I'd rather do what I do. Not
Yeah.
really, no.
What should we do next? Busta Rhymes, Matrix, Tiny Temper, Katy Perry, Dark Horse. I'm going to put Katy Perry on because I like Katy Perry. I actually like the
Yeah,
music.
she's good.
I think it's really good. It's
It's a new one.
Yeah.
but you better choose carefully. I'm capable of anything, and everything. Make me your Aphrodite. Make me your one and only. Don't make me your enemy. Your enemy. Your enemy.
That seemed a bit more downbeat for Katy Perry, didn't it? She normally does pretty big ballads.
She's very poppy. Doesn't make sense. Like it's very party-ish.
Yeah. Could you turn down your sound a little bit on your computer, James? It seems to be feeding back slightly.
So lower.
Yeah, just a little bit.
How's that?
Yeah, I think that seems okay. I'm going to whack on raw.
I like rock.
A second. Because if you think about this tune and like, especially stuff like Firework as well, it's just very upbeat, isn't it? Very uplifting. I think what gets me about Katy Perry though is that I'm just going to put James's face next to Katy's face. There we go. She seems to have the right balance, doesn't she? That she's still poppy, but she's still quite cool. She's not gone over the top like Britney and a lot of those other pop artists. She's kind of, and Lady Gaga just seems to kind of gone a bit weird for weird's sake. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being experimental. Like I'm a big fan of Bjork, who was quite popular as a pop artist. But I don't know. She's kind of like this angry new version of Madonna, isn't she?
Yeah.
Whereas Katy Perry's just seems to have it right, I think. What do you reckon, James?
I think she's obviously at the level she is. She's not overdone it yet or anything. She's not like. She's not got big and then overdone it, if that makes sense. Like, she's not like Rosette, I guess. Which is something good.
Yeah. Who'd have thunk it, talking about pop music? Do you want to pick something else on the list? Do you want to play something? Or tell us to play
I want to see
something?
if this is still in the charts because I really, 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 really like this song.
Was this number 32?
What's that one?
Imagine Dragons.
Oh wait, no. I know that one. I don't really like it. To a lot, when you know when the release one, she did a cover of it, and it was like an acoustic version. It was dead good.
Why I keep doing this is because I'm burping, because I've been drinking fizzy pop.
A drink.
Yeah, so I keep burping.
Oh, is it still there? Oh yes, yes it is. I saw it before.
What number?
33.
Wake Me Up by Avicii.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, I'll play it through my computer, so get ready with the sound. Okay, so
Has Tank headbutted the desk yet?
has Tank head-butted the desk?
Yeah, because we seem to be playing a lot of pop.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone home.
Oh, has he? Oh,
We
okay.
probably.
I assumed it was just him going, "Ah."
Yeah. I didn't expect you to like something like that. I get it's a singer-songwriter bit, but it's got a definite house beat.
Yeah. I don't. It's not something you'd have to be walking down the street listening to.
Yeah.
But it's something that if it was on, I'd definitely listen to it. It sounds, and I'm gonna get it wrong. It sounds. I have it on my phone. 1 second. Where is it? It's Save Tonight. Have you heard Save Tonight?
Save the
By
Night.
Eagle
Song.
Eye Cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like that.
Yeah, that was from the late 90s, Save Tonight. It was a pop song then. I'll load that one up so we can hear it. Save Tonight. Okay, so let's hear a few seconds. We can't play too much, I don't think, so if you upload this to YouTube, it's basically against copyright. So
Yeah, that's what
we can play up to 30 seconds, I think.
It's what happened with the third episode. We couldn't play it up for mobiles because it had songs on it.
Yeah. So we're just going to play a snippet rather than the whole song.
We get one through
Yes, sir.
Is all we need is candlelight, you and me, and a bottle of wine.
Okay. This is so when you uploaded it and it didn't get approved, did you have whole songs on it or just clips?
Yeah, it was full songs. Do you know when we did the studio one?
Yeah.
I put like Ball for Super.
Yeah.
And they're quite a big band.
Yeah.
And yeah, it said it was banned in Germany for one. And what's the other thing? And that it can't be played on mobile phones.
I think legally, if people aren't buying it or licensed, you can put up to 30 seconds. So on that Radio 1 chart, you'll notice it plays up to a 30-second snippet.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly less. So yeah, there's certain rules that you got to stick to make sure that they get put up there.
Is that Tony?
Yeah, there's Tony in the background.
Hi, James. Talking to us live. What are you in your New York studio again today?
I've opened my new studio. It's near yours.
Okay, so we've done 22 minutes. We'll probably wrap up there, I think, because we've got other bits to do. Unless, is there anything else you're itching to talk about? Is there anything that Ryan and Carl did recently that we can maybe pick up on? You have been feeding back quite a bit this whole one, by the way.
Oh,
There's this kind of whistly thing going on all the time, going in the background. So I'm not quite sure why. Because you've just got headphones in, haven't you? So it's not going through the speakers.
no.
That's strange. Whether it's at our end or not, then I'd have to look.
This is another thing. Oh wait. You're gonna kill me. But
Stopped recording.
I'm pretty sure I didn't even start recording.
Yeah. No, I started it. Is it not happening now?
Is it? What did you record it on? The Reaper?
Yeah.
I armed it. And then I just wanted to start recording.
Well, do me a favour. Just start
Yeah.
it now, so you've got at least a minute, so you can check if it works. Because then, when you do a session with Rye, you'll know that you can do that at the same time.
It's recording now.
Okay. More gas.
I don't know if I'm going to get murdered when I leave this room, but
There's a bit of feedback going on again.
I can slightly hear
It might be us actually, because we're going back in through the mic. So I'll turn you down a bit.
it. Okay.
Okay. Meg.
Yeah.
So we talked about a lot of music this week. Have you seen anything or been anywhere, watched a film or a show recently?
Not recently, no.
Are you planning on going to anything?
I'm going to see a band in like 3 weeks.
What
Are you going to see?
5 seconds of summer.
I thought you were going to say second.
Yeah.
Why did you think that?
I need to go and see a band this year. If someone to do with.
As in, you mean like
Yeah.
a famous band in a big venue?
Yeah, like one of my favourite bands or something. I also, and this is a bit weird, but I want to meet someone who inspires me. Like, who's changed my life. Like, by doing their job, if that makes sense. I want to do that at some point this year. I don't know how I'm going to do it, because that requires me to go up to someone and say, "Excuse me, do you know how to find such a body?" Which is a bit hard to do.
And is this someone you know?
Well, I haven't actually decided to. It's someone, I don't want to say famous because that sounds a bit, but famous. Like an actor or a musician who's, there's, the singer of one of my favourite bands who inspired me to start doing solo stuff. I'd like to meet him.
Okay. And is this just generally, or is this to do with college work or something?
Just general.
Just general. Oh, that's good.
I don't know. I had a really cool idea the other month where I put down 5 people I want to meet, and then when I meet them, I want them to draw a picture of themselves. But again, it's like if I happen to find those 5 people.
Oh, this is that ultimate celebrity dinner thing. Is that living or dead? 5 people you can invite. So
No,
you have a meal at your house. Let's say it was for your birthday or something. You got to pick 5 people.
I have that. I did that, but it was 10 people who arrived.
Let's do that now then. But let's do it quick. Let's do 5 because 10 would take ages.
I have all 10 written on my notebook.
He's got it ready to go. Okay, Meg, if you had to pick 5 people to go to dinner with, can you think of 5 people you'd like to share dinner with? Famous.
What's
They can be alive.
famous?
Yeah, anyone.
It can be
Famous.
living dead, real or not real.
Real or not real? Well, what do you mean? But who's an example? So someone
For
not real.
example, one of mine is Sherlock Holmes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Why not? It's fantasy anyway, so go for it. Okay, so you got Sherlock Holmes.
Do you want me to list all 10?
No, just 5. Pick the top 5 from those 10.
Oh no.
So you have to choose between some of them. Yeah.
Okay. I reckon I can do it. Darren Brown.
Okay.
The Doctor.
Doesn't matter which incarnation he is.
All of them.
Any of them.
No, I don't know. Probably not. Leonard from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr.
So again, from the start, go on. 1.
Dan Brown.
Yeah.
The Doctor.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
Leonard from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr.
So of those 5, 3 were fictional.
Yeah.
Now, would you be satisfied with meeting the actor who portrayed them, or would you have to meet the character themselves?
With Sherlock Holmes, I mean, it's either Benedict Cumberbatch or Robert Downey Jr., so I can meet Robert Downey Jr. twice. And actually, Iron Man's on this list, so...
2 in 1.
I've been meeting Robert Downey Jr. 3 times here.
Yeah.
And also, what was my name? I forget my name. I don't know, some of them I'd like to meet the actors, but for example, Leonard, I'd like to meet Leonard as opposed to Johnny Galactic versions.
Yeah. I don't know his name. Meg, who would you
5.
pick?
Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day.
Okay. I can't believe you didn't
2.
make your list.
I would probably shout at him.
Okay. Okay, Billy Joe Armstrong, yeah.
2. Frankie Kokoza.
Okay.
3.
Why Frankie?
Because I like him.
So you think he's cool?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's cool. 3. Probably Hayley Williams from Paramore.
Okay.
I don't know.
You got 3. Think of a couple of. I'll try and think of mine. Mine are like, I don't even know if you've heard of them, and it's so dumb. I would pick Carl Sagan.
Yeah.
You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
He was a scientist. He was kind of like Brian Cox, but better. And in the 70s. Yep. Pick him. Tony Benn. Politics guy. Che Guevara. Revolution guy.
Yeah.
Naomi Klein. She's a journalist. She's a very cool journalist. And I've got to pick like a musician or something, haven't I? Who would I pick? Tom Waits. That seemed like a nice combination.
Do you know who I heard Carl Sagan of?
Who?
Charlie
Big Bang
McDonough.
Theory. Sorry.
Charlie McDonough.
Right.
You really, really love.
Yeah. So you. Oh yeah. Mr. McDonald is not so cool. Like.
The
Yeah.
guy you really, really like.
Yeah. And his middle class quandaries. Yeah.
I love when it was on the other day, you just walk past him. Like he's your personal worst enemy.
He seems like a lovely person. I'm sure if I ever met him, I'd have a nice chat. But it just seemed. I mean, like, it's just that through this conversation, I'm not sure he deserves to be well known. But I'm not sure most people deserve to be well known. Like, if it was my criteria, it'd end up being quite an authoritative state, because I'd be like, you're not clever enough to be famous. Or you're a bit too blonde to be famous. Go away.
I feel like this is at me. Like.
Why you? No, you're allowed to be famous, James. It's fine.
Thank you.
You get on the list. Yeah. So yeah, basically, if you ever decide to form a government, James, I advise you not to make me Minister of Culture, because I'll start banning people from being famous.
I want to start a petition on Facebook to make me king.
So what? Sorry,
To
what
make me
happens?
king.
You king.
Yeah.
What happens to William and that? What do we do with them?
You got.
Give them another job, maybe.
Did you read my status the other day about me killing David Cameron?
You see, this is why this can't get uploaded to YouTube now, probably. Because now we're conspiring to murder
Prime Minister.
a Prime Minister. So, yeah, I'm not in on that. But go on, tell us about your dream.
It wasn't a dream. It was an idea.
Okay.
It was
Like-
an idea for a comic
Right.
in which David Cameron breaks into my house and starts playing my guitar. And I say, like, no one plays my guitar. And then I get a capo out, but it's a gun. And I shoot him. And just before I shoot him, I say James Swift, solo artist, and then I shoot him. and then he dies, but like, yeah.
That's weird on quite a few levels, James. The capo. The fact that you say the word solo artist at the end as well.
No, it's a really good idea for a weapon, in which it's a gun, but it's a capo.
And is this the theme of like a cartoon where would you kill someone every week with a capo and then say your name?
With a cap on.
It's just people who play my guitar.
Oh, okay.
I had a really cool idea for a profile picture.
So let's just say that you're not planning to kill. This is an idea that you've had for a cartoon.
I'm not planning to kill David Cameron.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I mean, like, I don't like him either, but I don't want to kill him with a capo and then whisper my name to him just before I shoot him.
It's because you're not a solo artist. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
that
it's
must be
solo
it, yeah.
artist dream. Like,
Yeah.
I just found my contract.
That's good.
I thought I'd lost it further.
Okay. So the advice is for me. Do you guys ever go and see any local bands at local venues? Like, do you ever go to Liverpool?
Yeah, I do. I'm going to Liverpool on Saturday.
And what are you going to do?
See a local band.
Which place?
It's on Power Street. I don't know the place.
The Studio 2.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm doing a gig there at the end of the year, and at the end of the college year.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Very nice.
You always
As
do
a
it.
solo artist?
No, as a band.
As a band member?
It's college.
And who are you going to see?
Do you know Indigo Violet?
I do know Indigo
Yeah,
Violet.
we're going to see them.
And they're playing in studio too.
Yeah.
Very nice. And is it the whole band or is it a couple of them?
Just the whole band, yeah.
Sorry, burping again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nearly done. Well, cool. That's good. That's what I was going to say. Just make sure if you're going to see bigger bands, like try and see local people because you
Yeah.
never know which one of them's going to
Yeah.
make it. And you'll be able to say, I was there. It's a bit of a treat, really, isn't it? Because if you see a band who's brilliant and they're not even known, it's quite a special thing rather than, looking at the top 40 and trying to select the best of a bad bunch, if you like, if you don't like much of the music in the charts.
We just did that.
Yeah, well, exactly, yeah. So what I'm saying is, as a good alternative, you can see the merits of finding somewhat local. But it's interesting to see what's in the chart anyway, because it tells you a lot about the record companies and the music business and the things they're trying to push. Like, if you think back a few years, maybe 2-3 years ago, and the different people who were around then, how the chart looked then. Because James, how old are you now?
18.
That took a while.
I know, yeah.
I
Think back to when you were 15. Think back three years. And looking at that chart from before, do you think the charts have changed much in the past 3 years? People coming and going.
What's funny is it hasn't changed. I've changed over it because about 3 years ago, if something came on the radio, like poppy, I turned it off. Wait, what was I into? 2010.
11.
So long ago.
Yeah. It's like it's 3 or 4 years
I
ago.
mean, that was the year I started coming here, 2011. So like, that was
So you showed up, you brought 2 girls with you, and you went to rehearse.
that was my first day.
That was the first time I met you. So what
Yeah.
music were you listening to then? Did you have your leopard skin trousers?
No.
That was
That was
pretty
the
leopard
first
skin
generation.
trousers.
That was the first generation.
Were you in Green Day mode then?
Well, in 2010, I was just obsessed. Like, every sentence I ever said was about Green Day.
You obsessed?
Yeah, I was obsessed.
It got to the point where I was walking down the street with my friend, and I was just telling them the history of Green Day.
Yeah.
I was in a car with my granddad one day, and he just had an argument with my mum. And instead of asking if he was okay and everything, I just ordered him what Green Day.
Did he appreciate it? Did he listen?
I don't think so. I don't think.
And are you still obsessed with Green Day?
Not as much as it used to be.
And what was the height of your obsession? What year?
About 2 years ago.
Did you have a similar story to James talking about Green Day?
But-
Like,
Did you listen to the 3 albums and cry?
Yeah, I've listened to all of them. I know all
Did
of
you
them.
cry?
No,
What do you
not
mean?
as. What do you mean,
Like-
cry?
Did you listen to it and go, I cried at rock music?
well, we all do that. I think
Yeah.
if you really like a band and
Yeah.
then you start moving on,
Yeah.
and then you start not to like so much what they do. Like, I was a big U2 fan in the 90s, and then I kind of tolerated bits and pieces of it, and then after about 2004, I've just not liked anything they've done. Like, nothing. Like, they just released a song for free today. I downloaded it. It was called...
Is that the Killers?
Yeah, that's the U2 song that sounds like the Killers, that sounds like U2. It's called Invisible, and I listened to it for 1 minute and 5 seconds, and then went nah, and turned it off. Same old, same old. So I was just like, because I liked the band when they were pushing themselves. Is probably the best way to describe it. And so my favourite albums by them are the ones where they're trying to do something. They're trying to move outside of their comfort zone. And making something interesting in the process. Whereas now they've got the formula, they've got the recipe, and they just kind of
I
stick
think
to that every
I
time.
think that's what the problem with Green Day is that they've settled into a music that they are comfortable with, but it's still a bit bad.
Right.
like the album that they made in 2009, 21st Century,
Because when you guys got into them, was that around? It would have been after. When was American Idiot? That was what, 2000?
2005.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I got them.
Okay. But there was a generation of fans like 2-3 albums previous to that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when Ducky
Yeah,
came
but,
out.
yeah, I
And
like that. One.
Nimrod.
Yeah.
That was in 1994.
Yeah.
That was one.
So I was 15. I was 15 when that came out. That first album.
Do you know the fourth album? It came out a week before I was born.
Right. Which one was that?
Like, Insomniac.
Okay.
It came out exactly a week before I was born. Like, 7 days before I was born.
Margaret Thatcher became Prime Minister the day I was born.
Really?
Yeah. And she got voted, and that government got voted out on my 18th birthday.
Wow.
That was weird.
Very.
Thankful got rid of them, but then they came back, didn't they? But now you're gonna sort Cameron out with the capo, so
Yeah.
so it all comes around.
And then become king, so...
And then become
that'll be
king.
good.
Well, I think that's a perfect place to wrap up. So, for Sons of Second Son, or the Son of Second Son, we've had me, Stuart Brown.
Megan Culliford.
Steve Sturridge.
See you next time.